The purpose of this video is to teach you how to read and understand a measurement tool. So as you can see, we located a measurement tool, the International Depression Symptom Scale from PsycTest through the Millersville Library. So the first thing I notice is that this citation right here is the reference for this document. So you might want to put that in your reference list for the paper, but otherwise you don't really need that reference at all. As I move down, I see test format, which tells me how many questions are in this scale. So it says 29 items. Remember, items means questions. So it's 29 items. And the way that you score, or the way that participants answer these 29 items, is they can say 0 to 3, none of the time or almost all of the time. As I scroll down to the bottom of the measurement tool, it tells me participants are asked to indicate how often in the last 2 weeks they've experienced each symptom. So the response options or response type, this would be a Likert scale, again, from none of the time to almost all of the time. And we would score this by saying 0 to 3. So if participants say none of the time, we would give them a score of 0. If they say all the time, we would give them a score of 3. And so since there are 29 questions, then the minimum score that anyone can get on this measurement tool would be 29 times 0, which is 0. Or the maximum score that anyone would get would be 29 times 3, which is 87. So again, the min-max score is 0 to 87. The number of items is 29. The response type would be a Likert scale, 0, none of the time, to 3, almost all of the time. And the content that is assessed is depression, as we know, because it clearly indicates International Depression Scale. And the questions, if we gave examples of some of those questions, they are asking participants to identify how often have they felt sad or hopeless, lonely, sleep problems, appetite issues, so on and so forth. The purpose of this video is for you to understand how to review a measurement tool and write it up in a paragraph for your paper.